Stepping into the box, number 15, Jim Edmonds.
Welcome to MLB Slugfest 2004. Let's go. People everywhere. Can you feel it? Taking the ball off the ball. Yeah, he's strong. Do you see it? Turn your hat around. Joe up. Tonight's contest, the Cleveland Indians take on the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everyone. Tim Kitzer along with my partner Jimmy Shorts. And Jimmy, this game should be a dandy. So grab a beverage and get ready for fun. It's time to play ball. And here comes the top of the order in the first. Furcal steps into the batter's box. Furcal takes a cold strike. 0-1's the count.
I guess that pitch wasn't good enough for him. Now he's wasting everybody's time.
Sends up a drive, center field. Chris fields this one on the bounce. And Furcal has himself a single. No outs, a man on base. It's sharply, but foul. And that's line foul. And now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Well, at least he went down fighting like a man. One out, runner at first base. Fires, and he looks at the pitch off the plate.
This kid knows how to wait for his pitch.
Line foul. And he ropes one over the second baseman's head. Furcal rounding second. Rounds third. The Braves take the lead, and Jones reaches third base safely. Only one out, and they've got a man on third. Oh, it hit him. Ow! Only one out, runners at the corners. Gets under it, center field. Throws to second, in time. And Lopez has himself a base hit, and he popped that ball loose. And so there are two outs, men on first and third. The pitch. That was Major League Heat, my friends.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was a fastball. How fast does a ball have to be a fast ball, though?
Castilla takes a called strike. He's in the hole 0-2.
Any day, come on, please.
Sabathia winds up. And he looks at a called strike 3.
You know, I saw this guy at a bowling alley until 4 o'clock in the morning. No wonder he's whipping it so bad. He's tired.
After a half inning of play, the Braves lead by 1. Lined over the second baseman. And Crisp reaches base safely. No outs, runner at first base. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This kid throws like he's mad, like he's crazy.
Maddox, and here's the windup, and he got him with the sinker.
He's swinging too hard, Tim. He's got to ease up. Get on the ball.
Drives one to center field. Jones fields it off the bounce. Out at second, and Vizquel reaches base safely. 1 out, man on first. And he was really reaching for the bleachers with that swing.
He practically injured himself taking a big swing and hitting nothing. What a goof.
And it would have definitely taken a while to live that one down in the locker room, huh?
You tell me, Tim.
And he missed all that one. Looks like this pitcher's really got him on the hook now.
You got that right, Tim. He definitely should have taken a better look.
Delivers. Got under that one into foul territory. Actually, Jimmy, I said it hooked it like a fish hook.
Who's the expert around here, Tim?
Breaks for second. Sends a blast right field. He makes the grab.
Nice. Hey, we got any more of them peanuts and monkeys brought up to us yesterday?
At the end of 1, Atlanta leads by 1. Drives one to right field. And DeRosa has himself a base hit. No outs, runner at first base. Sabathia breaks for second. The play at second, out. And that ball just hit him. That's got to hurt. And that is just like getting hit by a Mack truck, a little white circular Mack truck. And that's line foul.
Late to school on that one.
Releases. Lockhart takes a cold strike. 0-2's the count. And he just fell asleep at the wheel there. Sabathia, the windup. And he ropes one to short. And Vizquel puts it away. This guy's batting 1,000 so far. Let's see if he can light it up for real. 2 outs, a man on base. Line shot over the first baseman's head. Hits sharply, but foul. Sabathia, now the windup. Good eye on the pitch in tight.
Their hitting coach gives these guys $1 for every ball they take. That's good incentive to draw the walk.
Hit in the air to right center. And he pulls it down. And that'll do it for this half inning. At the middle of 2, the Braves lead by 1. He didn't miss that one by much, but he's in the hole 0-1.
He doesn't seem to be the same guy we saw last week. He's like an imposter of himself.
And he shows a good eye holding up on that pitch.
Oh, and he wouldn't bite on that offering. You know, that may have been a little bit out of the zone, but not much.
Swing and a miss. You could put a saddle on this guy and ride him to the rodeo. He is very strong.
He looks like a sumo wrestler all hunched over.
Got under that one to left field. Burks rounding first. And Burks has a double. No outs, man on second.
Stevens.
Maddox, the windup. Hit sharply into right center. This one could be extra bases. Burks hits for home. And Stevens is on first with a single. No outs and runners at the corner.
Milton Bradley.
Hit hard into left field. The Indians tie the score. Guns it to third. And Bradley pulls up at second with a double. So 1 out with a runner on second. Maddox, and here's the windup, and that's a wicked slider. Man, is that tough.
His problem there was he had no idea what he's doing.
He's running, and that's line foul. Maddox winds up. Hit hard, third base. Jones fields it on the bounce. And Hinch reaches base safely. Throws to third. The throw to second. Just 1 out. Men on second and third. The pitch. He couldn't hold up. Now he's in the hole 0-1.
If two guys were swinging at that pitch, they still wouldn't have hit it.
Foul ball. Oh, this guy looks like a Cy Young candidate right now, Jimmy.
How old do you think Cy Young is? I mean, he's got to be up there, huh?
There are 2 outs here with runners at second and third. Line foul. Pitch on the way. Drives one, foul. The pitch. And he goes down swinging.
Nice. Man, oh man, oh man. I tell you, the pitcher has it going on, baby.
And so, at the end of 2, we are tied. Jones, 0 for 1 thus far. Struck out in his last at bat. Sends up a drive to right field. The play at first. He's in there safely. Another hit here. This guy is going to be burning hot, Jimmy. No outs. Runner at first base. Jones takes a called strike. The count is 0-1. And he really got hung out to dry on that pitch. And he rubs one over the first baseman. Jones rounding second. Now rounding third. And Jones winds up at second with a double. No outs, men on second and third.
Gary Sheffield.
And here comes the runner from third. He is out of there. Sabathia with the windup. And he is called out on strikes.
Swing the bat. Come on, kid. Let's do something here.
There are 2 outs. Runner on second. And now the pitch. Lopez takes a cold strike.
Oh, man, you know, if there was something wrong at that one, I'm a monkey. Come on, why didn't he swing?
Fires. Lopez takes a cold strike, 0-2.
Could anyone tell me what's he waiting for? I mean, come on, swing the bat. What's your job? You're standing around like a tree.
And he can't pull the trigger for called strike 3.
Here's got a bad case of whipperitis.
Going to the bottom of the third, we're all tied up. And here's the batter to lead things off. Hit hard into right center.
Oh, man, that was something.
1 out. Bases are empty. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-1. Big cut there, comes up empty. Maddox winds up. Gets under it, right field, and he'll make the play.
He better not drop that.
2 outs, nobody on base. and he lifts this one to right field. Sheffield picks it up. The play at first, and he beats the throw.
Let's see if he can get a hold of one here.
2 outs, a man on base. And he doesn't take the bait on that one. Good control there as he lays off a pitch out of the zone. Hit in the air to center field, and he puts it away. With 3 innings in the books, we're all tied up. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. Sabathia, the windup. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sabathia gobbles it up. 1 out, nobody on base. And that bounces foul. DeRosa takes a strike. The count is 0-2. Now, sometimes a hitter overthinks at the plate, Jimmy. He was looking for a certain pitch, then he got one right down the middle and throws up. And he looks at strike 3. He who hesitates is lost partner, and he's all done. 2 outs, nobody on base. Sends a blast left field. And Bradley pulls it in to end the frame. And so in the middle of the 4th, we are tied. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-1.
This guy has a tremendous arm, Timmy. Just a big fat gun is what he is.
It might be. It could be. It is a home run! And Stevens puts his team ahead by 1. That ball wasted no time leaving the park.
That ball should not have been a homer. They got some funny winds in this park.
He really annihilated that ball.
There's no way that ball is a homer in any other park.
Bradley, 1 for 1 on the day. Doubled and came around in his last try. No outs. Base is empty. You can kiss that one goodbye. A home run. And Bradley puts his team ahead by 2. He's strong. And with that, Jack, he just went yard. What's up? Booyah. Hey, who let the dogs out on that one, Jimmy? Can you say long ball?
Can you say home run? Just once in a while, please?
A real nice piece of hitting right there, Jimmy. He stayed with that pitch all the way, and then he just crushed it.
He's got to be feeling good about that, Tim, because he really has struggled in these last few games.
No outs, nobody on base. He really fooled him on that pitch. Big swing there.
Yeah, big swing. Only problem is he didn't hit anything.
Look out, he had a home run cut there. Big swing.
Yeah, big swing, big miss, big deal. I'm gonna go get me a big hot dog.
And he looks at one inside. A hitter has only 1/1000th of a second to make up his mind to swing, Jimmy, and that's not a lot of time. But wisely, he held up there. Hit sharply back to the mound, and Jones pulls it in. 1 out, nobody on base. That one hit him. Oh, boy. Oh, that is no fun at all. And the batter's not at all pleased right now. No, not one bit. I'm going to go out on a limb here, Jimmy, and say that he is not a happy camper. McDonald, nothing doing today. Nothing much lasted that. He struck out swinging. Drives that one to center field. Fires to second. Gutierrez rounding second. And he is tagged out. Got him. At the end of 4, Cleveland leads by 2. Hit sharply into left field. And he pulls it down.
The easiest catches are usually the hardest. I mean, the hardest catches are usually the easiest. Have you ever noticed that?
1 out, nobody on base. The smash back to the mound, and he's out at first base. There are 2 outs. The base is empty. Heads up on the pitch in close, and he laid off that one wisely. Let's see if he sits on a fastball right here. Fly ball right field. And Lawton catches it for the final out, and that'll retire the side. After that half inning of play, Cleveland leads by 2. Hit in the air to left. And Jones makes the grab. 1 out, nobody on base. Hit hard on the ground to the pitcher. Maddox plays it off the bounce. Lawton, 1 for 2 thus far. Singled last time up. 2 outs, nobody on base. Hit high and deep. This one could go. And it does! Touch them all! It's a home run! There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Line smash into left field.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so at the end of the inning, Cleveland leads by 3. And here's the batter to lead things off. The pitch. Hit in the air to right field. He makes the grab. Sheffield 0 for 1 to this point. Nothing much last at bat. He struck out swinging. Sabathia winds up. The ball is lined over the second baseman's head. Sheffield rounds first. The play at second. He just dropped the ball. Lopez 1 for 2 to this point. Nothing much last at bat. He struck out swinging. Delivers. And that's line foul. Breaks for third. Sends a blast. Drifting foul. There's a shot into right center. And he puts it away. Rose to second. Out. And that's a double play.
Bada bing, boom, ba, double play there, baby.
With the bottom of the inning coming up, Cleveland leads by 3. Stevens gets ready. Maddox, now the windup. Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count.
There's that fastball again. That is the pitcher's greatest weapon next to hitting the player, beanball.
Hit sharply, but foul. Goes down swinging.
This guy's gonna go back to the bench and tell his teammates, hey, good luck. Nobody wants to face this guy now.
1 out. Bases are empty. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone.
He didn't even flinch there. Well, I'll tell you, this booth stinks, Tim.
Drives one to right field.
Oh, when you're a kid, you dream of making catches like that. Beautiful.
Hinch, 1 for 2 in this game. Flied out his last at bat. 2 outs, nobody on base. Releases. Line shot to second. Throws to first. He got him. After the bottom half of the inning, the Indians lead by 3. Hit high in the air. This one has a chance. And it's gone! A home run! No outs. Base is empty.
You know, Tim, we learned to hit baseballs by hitting crab apples with broomsticks. Tim, you ever get hit in the head by a crab apple?
Every day on the way home from school, partner. And my mom used to make me wear a bow tie every day. Might as well send me to school with a skirt and a handbag. Fly ball, left field. There's a fly ball out to left field. Franco, nothing doing today. Flied out his last at bat. 1 out. Bases are empty. Line foul. Hit hard on the ground toward the hole. One out, men on first.
Number 7, Keith Lockhart.
Hit high and deep. This one could go. And it does. Touch them all. It's a home run. And Lockhart, one out. The bases are empty.
Raphael for call.
The pitch. Now, he's not known to be a sinker ball pitcher, but that was a great sinker.
The hitting coach has been after this guy to shorten his swing, and he ought to listen.
For call, takes a called strike, 0-2.
You know, he's looking for something belt high that he can drive. I think he's going to get something in the dirt. Let's see.
And now the pitch, and he'll grab some bench with that strikeout. He'll have plenty of time to think about that last swing on the bench. There are 2 outs. The base is empty. Jones takes a strike, 0-1.
Okay, good eye. That's a way to work it.
Drives one to left field, and Bradley puts it away to retire the side. And that ends the top half of the inning. After that half inning of play, we are tied. Hit sharply to the shortstop, and he'll make the play.
This is a perfect time for a home run, Tim.
One out, nobody on base. And that's lined over the second baseman. And it ricochets off the wall. McDonald rounds first. And McDonald is on second with a double. One out, and they've got a man on second. And he swung right through that pitch.
He was caught in no man's land there, you know, kind of half committing to the swing.
Fooled him with that pitch.
I talked to him before the game. I told him, you know, you ought to take yoga. I wonder where baseball parks get all the chalk they use for the chalk line. Where do they get that chalk? Schools?
That could be, but Jimmy, I think that most of it's just ordinary baking flour you can get at the local supermarket. And that ball is caught by the left fielder for the out. 2 outs now. Man on second. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply second base. And Lockhart makes the catch. After the bottom half of the inning, we're all... tied up. And Jimmy, we've got a new arm on the mound. And this guy has quite a formidable arm, doesn't he, Jimmy?
Is that his real arm? It looks kind of fake. Remember that $6 million man? He had fake arms, one fake leg.
And he was swinging for the fences, but came up empty.
You know, he ought to just keep swinging harder and harder. Just swing as hard as he can. That'd intimidate the pitcher, Tim.
Wickman, the windup. Little looper to short. Well fielded on the bounce. Guns it to first. Safe at first base. I noticed there are a lot of Asian players coming up now, Jimmy. Sheffield, 1 for 2 to this point. Doubled last time up. Takes a called strike. The count is 0-1. And this guy looks very stiff at the plate right now, Jimmy.
Yeah, he looks like one of those guys made out of wax at the museums. I hate them museums.
Sends a blast to center field. And Chris reels it in.
How about this infield? Man, you gotta love that defense.
And that's 2. 2 outs, nobody on base. Lopez takes a called strike. 0-1 to the count. Notice how he holds his hands right up next to his ears, Jimmy? He should bring them down a little closer to his body.
You ever eat pig ears, Tim?
Lopez takes a cold strike. Sorry, no do-overs in baseball. My dad used to fry up a couple pig's ears in the morning and put an egg between them called a pig sandwich. Fires. Strike 3.
He'd better watch out for the hitting coach on his way back to the dugout. Boy, that's brutal.
With the bottom of the inning coming up, we're all tied up. Lawton, 2 for 3 thus far. He cranked his solo shot last time up. It might be. It could be. It is a home run! And Lawton, there you have it, folks. The Indians get the win. And you're on in left field. Go ahead, caller.
Hey guys, I got a bet